Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Lou and I'm a reseller of all vintage items on the south coast of the UK. For those of you that are in the UK, you would have known that the past week, and certainly the last weekend, the weather's just been horrific. So it really put a stop to a lot of car booting. I did, however, manage to go to one on Saturday morning before the weather came in. And I've bumped up my stock by going to our local tip shop and a quick visit to a couple of charity shops. So not as much as I normally have over a weekend, but still got some nice things. So first of all, on Saturday morning, the first thing I picked up, and probably the most expensive thing I think that I picked up all weekend, was this lovely Art Nouveau mirror. It is period. There's a little bit of silvering down on the mirror there, which shows its age. Nice lady there. Classic Art Nouveau style. Paid £8 for that. I'd like to think I could get 30 for that on a good day. We shall see. This first car boot was only about half the size as it normally is. So I really had to dig to find a few things. Next up was this pair of luster vases. Which are rather nice with the florals on. Can't see without my good glasses, but these are probably anywhere between 40s, 50s and 60s. Nice pair in really good condition. I only paid £2 for that pair. Then I found a little bit of Christmas. I do like vintage Christmas. So we've got this little vintage snowman, little tea light. I am saving all my Christmas stuff. And I'm probably going to list it all on or around the 1st of November. But what I plan on doing is doing a video just prior to that, so that everyone knows when I'm going to list it. So I have got a lot of nice stuff, some nice Scandinavian Christmas stuff. Yes, I'm just stockpiling that at the moment. So he only cost me £1. So we like him. And then there was a little bit of a theme. Found some Italian ceramics. So first up, we have this lemon pitcher, which is rather nice. It's unmarked, but if you know, you know. This is probably Italian, in absolutely fantastic condition. No damage to it whatsoever. I think I paid £1 for that. Absolute bargain. And from the same seller, this is marked, is it marked? Italy, very, very faintly, a strawberry bowl. So just a white glaze with one single strawberry on there. It's not showing it in its true colour there, but again, lovely condition. Few glazed chips around the outside, which you expect with something of this age, because this is probably 60s. Again, really cheap from that lady. I think I paid £1 or £1.50 for that one. And just to stay on that theme, even though this one was from a charity shop, we have the classic. It's not Capa di Monte, but it is another one of those lattice bowl with a flower. Tiny, tiny, tiny chips on there. You cannot really see them. You can only feel them. So a really nice thing. This one is marked on the bottom, and this one cost me £3 from the charity shop. I'm thinking 20-25 for that one. It's rather nice. So back to that first car boot. We've got some 60s bark cloth fabric, which is rather funky. This was a small pair of curtains. Yeah, but only paid £1 for the 2 pieces. So probably 15 to 20 for a crafter to make cushions or something similar, recover a couple of chairs. What else did I get from there? Anything? Don't think so, actually. Let's just have a look. Oh, a towel hook. This heavy iron towel hook, which is rather sweet. Suppose it could be for a bathroom or a kitchen, just with the two hoops on it. £2 paid. 15, £20, I think, all day long. All day long for that one. Of course, we got a mirror, a nice small one, nice bamboo mirror. Not a huge amount of age to it. Probably just vintage, but nice for a small space or a gallery wall. Easy to pack, easy to sell. £1 paid. My price point on these is normally about £19. So yeah, good profit in that one. So then we hit a couple of charity shops and the dump shop, as we like to call it, which is a huge recycling centre. And they just pile everything into a warehouse, and it's just dig through boxes and see what you can find. So first up was some 1970s Meakin poppy design. These, yeah, from 1973 these are. Salt and pepper shakers in perfect condition. Only £1 paid. Not huge money, maybe 10. Those there. This is rather nice. Flow blue jug or pitcher. I suppose most people would use these for flowers these days, as opposed to actually using them as a pitcher. Really nice for your country decor. It's a nice thing. Again, I think I paid £3 for that in the charity shop. I would like to think that's got to be worth £25. It's a really nice decorative thing. Then from the same charity shop, we got a pair of porcelain candle holders with the gilt round the bottom there. Nice things. These are, they are stamped, they are Italian. Nice. Difficult to date these with the stamp. I mean, from that style, I would say that they were 40s, but I'll have to do a little bit more research on the company stamp on the bottom. Again, in really, really nice condition. Super colour. People like pink. So, yeah, so £2.50 paid for those. I would think £25 for that pair. We've got just a straw waste paper basket. Again, only cost me £1 or £2. Yeah, it's a nice period piece. I'd probably get £15 for that. It's a nice thing. Staying with the wicker theme, I have here, and please comment to confirm what I think this is. So it's a basket, obviously, with a lid, but with a hole in the top. Now, I don't know whether this is for knitting, because you can get those yarn bowls, can't you, where you put the yarn in and you thread the piece through that you're knitting with, and it just keeps everything tidy. I don't know whether this is the same kind of thing, or whether it's for something entirely different. I really don't know. Either way, it's a really nice thing. £4 was paid for that. Yeah, do drop me a comment if you know what that is. I'd be interested to know. So we got a belt. You know I like my belts. So I've got this 80s orange suede belt with the nice 70s style buckle. Nice big buckle there. £1.50 paid. If you watch, you probably know I get £12 to £15 for my belts all day long. I do like those. They're a good good turnover. These are rather cute. These are brand new. I have 5 of these. They're little cat towels with a hanger. Now, I don't know whether these are for kitchen or bathroom. There's 4 of this design, I think, and then just 1 of these. They're quite cute. Brand new. made by some Korean firm, Solian, obviously from Seoul in South Korea. Yeah, those are cute. Cost me a couple of pounds for all 5. I'd probably look to get £20 for that whole set if I sell them all together. Right, so what else have we got? So on to, oh no, I've got one more thing, a couple more things from the dump shop. Let's see, I've got a print here. It's a limited edition. It's called Bottling. It's with a pig up there. Sorry about the light again. I can't work out that signature. I have used Google Image and all sorts, and I can't find out anything about this. It is, like I said, it is a limited edition print. It's 588 of 850. So I will have to do some more research before I list this one. £2. I took a punt because it was only going to be £2. So yeah, if it sits here for a couple of weeks until I find out what on earth it is, so be it. So next charity shop, I have 6 prints. A lot of these have got information on the back. Some say just genuine antique, hand-coloured engraving, published in 1860 originally. So I've effectively got, they're all like hunting and country scenes. I've effectively got 3 pairs of these. I know they're still in the cellophane. I didn't really want to take them out. Obviously not framed, but nicely mounted, so they'll be sold like that. Yeah, they've all got like 1850, 1880 on the back. Another pair here. So that one and that one. So yes, they were only £1 each. So £6 for all of them. I've not really sold these before, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of research into how much they're worth. But for £1 each, I mean, I could sell a pair for £20 and still be nicely in profit. So let's see what else. Oh, I just wanted to show you a couple of things that I picked up, which I've still got before I started doing the videos. And they're just nice things. And I thought, as soon as I didn't have a huge amount of stuff today, I'd add these along. So here we have a silver plated pineapple toast rack. Although these days, who uses these, right? So potentially for letters or putting napkins in on a table, whatever you want it for, really. This is, I believe this is a Cilia, which is French. It's just a lot of fun. So there's that. And these, I wanted to show you. I have 2 of these bowls. Now, are they Spode? I can't remember now. A couple of these, so they're more like a shallow bowl or a dish than they are a plate. It's very, very slightly different. This one is more of a, got more of a flow blue finish to it. But yes, really, really nice antique things. I should be listing those shortly. I mean, I don't think they cost me much. I think they were from the dump shop as well, but a few months ago. So yes, get those done. And I think I have just one more thing. You know how we always like to have something bonkers. One bonkers thing a week. Restrict myself to. So we have this Dove foil, whatever you want to call it, artwork. It's obviously got mirror around the outside, but the actual dove in the middle is kind of that iridescent foil thing. Yeah, love it or hate it, it's bonkers. So I've checked these on eBay already, and there's like 150% sell-through rate. So there's 3 sold and there's only 2 listed. 2 have sold, 1 sold for 40, 1 sold for 46. So yeah, I'll be looking at that kind of price again from the tip shop. So only £2 paid. So I think I've shown you, oh no, hang on, one more thing, because they're hung up here. From one of the charity shops, I picked up 8 silk ties. Some of these are almost like Hermes copies. Some are just a bit of fun character ones. There's a couple of vintage Woolworths ones in here, which are kind of cool. So, like I said, they're all silk and they're only £1 each. So, yeah, even if I get £10 each for them, that is a fantastic profit. Right, I think that is it. Like I said, weather stopped play somewhat. Still think I did okay. Didn't spend too much. Probably spent maybe about £50, something like that. And I'm certainly looking at, yeah, 350, 400 in the resale. Yeah, so I'll be buzzing to get back out there this weekend. The weather looks like it's going to be slightly better. Yeah, so I'm ready for a massive haul again. I mean, having said that, I've got so much stuff to get through, but I am stockpiling for the winter, for when the car boats do stop. You know, everyone's still got to have stock in, ready to sell. And like I said, I've got lots of Christmas stuff as well. So I'm just going to keep caning it at the car boots whenever I can. And yeah, keep doing what I'm doing. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you see, please give me the thumbs up. Please leave a comment. Help me out with those pesky YouTube algorithms. And subscribe if you can. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.